Welcome back, my fellow cat travelers, to another Eden, guys. Update 3.1.100, guys. The Wanderer in the Vortex, the Breaking Dawn, guys. It's finally here. I say finally because it's been a long time, long time since we had a new husbando, and he's finally here, and he's finally totally broken. It's busted. Alright, guys, so before we start, let's read a little bit of the update. I'm gonna go, and after we're gonna go do his skills, we're gonna go do his character, and I'm gonna tell him how I think he looks, but you guys probably know that I love him already. Alright, guys, so guys, this is kind of like a news. I don't think they necessarily do that, but the update is actually tomorrow, June 9th, so this video is going to be short-lived, which is great because I was not expecting it to be so short. Plus, Silver and I just finished the other Wanderer of the Vortex update yesterday, so go check that video out, guys, to support us. That'd be great. Also, guys, important, regarding the bug affecting Nona's Shadow's increase rate, an issue was found where every time a new destination is added to the mysterious vortex on another dungeon, Nona's Shadow's increase rate decrease. See the detailed report for at least information, including how this issue will be handled. So, guys, go click on it if you had that issue. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you Shadow Bow to compensate for Nona. So hopefully you guys did not get the bug. But if you guys did, at least we're getting in compensation. I've been great Chrono Stones, but it's the next good thing. Small little update, guys. Little cats. Quests will with active campaigns will not be marked with an icon of a cat on this quest list. Sorry, guys. As someone who works in the UI, this makes me happy. I love menu stuff, and that little cute icon is adorable. Yeah. So Breaking Dawn, that's gonna be it. All right. I'm gonna skip the new encounter. We're gonna go all the way down, see update information all the way down. All right here, guys, there you go, the encounter. So, guys, we're also getting Yakimos and Kumos is sidekick. New characters, Yakinos and additional sidekicks. Kumos are available. We're gonna Faithful Encounter, pay ×3 max is available. Faithful Encounter Chaos Banquet series that also will be available with that character pool, which is a decent one. We got Yakimo, Moonlight, Hismena, Henna, Another Style, Garambero, Menalka, Nikoko, Biaka, Sora, Yukinos, and Radius, all Another Style. All great characters, guys. I'm not gonna lie, these are all great characters. The Encounters Wonders Dairy Chapter 4 will also be available with both of those characters. Chapter 5 is also going to be available. And besides that, that's pretty much it. We're also getting a new cat equipment, Gilness. I'm just going to buy it because the hair is adorable with the little horn, and it's cute with the meow coin. Great way, guys, to spend on the money that you do while supporting this game with the meow coins. They're really adorable. They're really adorable. I like them. All right. That being said, a couple of issues fixed too. That being said, guys, let's go. Here, the man, the legend, boom, Yakumo. Yeah, I actually love his backstory because it's kind of funny. An unseen tomorrow. This is just scary. Cage destruction mirrored in mundanity, Yukino. So for people out there who doesn't know, he's kind of the brand manager for KMS, the one of the big corporation in the Another Eden world, and he's kind of like a sad, depressed man who lives and work. That's all he does. Kind of like relatable to a lot of us. So I actually like him. He's kind of cool. I actually like also his percent in his voice. Shout out to the voice actor who did an amazing job. Story. The recurrent space-time gem showed the truth of the past. How will Nona and Aldo fence this revelation? Study location, a rat maze. You must clear Apocrypha, Wanderers in the Vortex 7, Color Coalition, the Undiscovered Babylon, Breaking Dawn, and the game must be updated to version 3.1.100. We're also getting a new chapter, the end of the history, new maps, new another dungeon, and new background music. So that's kind of neat. I also saw new maps in Arena. It's kind of like a cyberpunk vibe with a bunch of neon, and I'm a big fan of that. So good stuff. I like it. Alright, so we're getting so that's it for this character, guys. We're gonna switch now real quick to a skit on the wiki, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. So let me do the switch. There you go, and there you go. Alright, so look at him. Alright, look at him. I actually like the look. Simple yet effective. I just love the way he looks. I also like his sidekick, who I believe will change, because in the game he does not look like he looks like a cute little flying animal, but now he looks like a kind of like a Persona bad guy. which is kind of neat. Big fan of those. But yeah, I just love the way you look. His base also looks kind of like simple, you know, the trench coat, the little tie, the little like vest, like white and black actually looks really nice, like his black and white streak. And that, like, you know, yellow floating orbs here. He looks simple. I'm not gonna lie, like simple, but effective. Not too much. If there would be here, she would say, not he. I don't know why I said that. She would said that he looks, you know, looks kind of classy and like a corporate member of society, and she will like that because she loves corporate jobs. So yeah, big thumbs up for the look. Really like him. All right. So now this is now we're talking about the serious stuff. All right, elemental shade, attack magic, obviously. He uses the staff, rings. He's a shadow, personality, staff, KMS, and loner. And he's overlapping personality with Krebels and Nanol. He's an office worker in one of the department of KMS and works in a temporary office in Dust City. He often works late into the night and is not good at socializing with others. We can relate. So he generally just goes home and goes to bed. While he works hard to improve his performance in his department, he seems to be depressed about his environment and people around him. Hits really close to home. He's a caster, sorcerer, wizard, and his final skill is, what is it? How do you pronounce that? It doesn't say. Dison, I don't know how to say that, but five class right there. Alright, so his character quests are located in Ilzion, Dust City, and Dust City, which is nice. There's no name yet, but be sure if I pull him, I will do his character quest. His Valor Chance, restore 30% of max MP and active Lunatic. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So his sidekick is called Kumos with a C or a K. Do we know, does he have his little, no, he doesn't have his little, because I do know that they did show us in a video, guys, under Twitter about like the little mascot. Maybe it's not Kumos, maybe it's the mascot of the KMS, but I'm gonna do his sidekick. So he does overcoming auto speed of all enemy minus 15%, shade resistance minus 15% for 3 turns, stacks 5 for a total of 45%. Restore all party members MP by 10. Yukinos only restore MP by 20%. When in magic fate stance or biting shade stance, stack 1 plus charge, debuff amount, and increase from stat. So yeah, you'll understand why he gives a lot of mana to Yakumo. I don't know why I want to say Yukino, the snow girl keeps popping in my head, but Yakumo. Revenge of the Wraith. Charge. Consume 5 charge to do fixed damage of all enemy times 5, ignore target damage, and power of all enemy minus 50%, intelligence minus 50%. Current turn only. Damage per hit, obstruction stat 36, mad obstruction 600 for a total damage of 108,000 damage. When Yukino is in front, restore Yukino's HP and MP by 100% and activate Lunatic, Respirator, and Mode Menace. Shadow of Bomb. Activation condition when the enemy receives magical damage. It's an aura. For each enemies that meet a condition, magic resistance minus 20% and damage deal minus 30%. Rejection. Activate condition when a special type is affected as active. Type resistance of all enemy minus 50%. Yeah, I love all that. It's like depressing theme for his character, and you'll see why. Magic resistance. He really fits well with Yakumo. So passive skill, MP shield, reduce damage taking by 50% and consume MP equal to the damage deduced. Multiplicative with all other type of damage modification, applies against physical, magical, and fixed damage attack, applies against enemy at the end of turn. MP is consumed at the moment of taking damage, self-damage does not reduce. Yukimo's EOT MP restore, end of turn, restore MP of self equal to 50% of the damage taking of this turn. Does not down to shield, does not count. When not in sleep, confusion, stone, or freeze. Alright. Basic attack, staff slam. He hits you with a staff. Done. Alright, let's go, guys. There's a lot of text, but he seems super fun to play. Risk Taker. Activate Lunatic when a steady Risk Taker on user for 3 turns. 70% damage of healing, damage and healing multiplied by 1.7. Guarantee physical and magical critical strike continuously. Damage on self 20% of current HP before any attack move. 20% self damage only trigger once per copy. No self damage on EOT move, but critical rates and times 1.7 damage boost apply. Counter attack move doesn't get this effect. 20% self damage does not additional apply to an innate self damage per move. 20% self damage is rounded down to for HP not visible divided by 5. New HP is slightly above 80%. Alright, you guys got that? Alright. Mode, Menace. State activated when Kumos use Ravage of Wrath and provide the following effect. User does not consume MP. State end when the user use Disorder, Dispatch, or Delete. You'll see why it's super powerful. Shade type magic attack of all enemy M and ignore target defense. M defense equal to 0 in damage formula. Consume 100 MP plus 10% of a max MP unaffected by MP cost. Change the effect, consume MP even in another force. If the user has the requirement MP after an attack again up to 3 times. Count as separate moves, so it will increase another force scorch again. Will continue to consume MP after each attack. If user attempt to use this move without the required MP, the attack failed. When lunatic, critical damage times 600 multiplied by 7. So, what does it mean by that is, it costs you 100 HP plus 10% of your match XP to do a crap load of damage, alright? Crap load of damage. So guys, stick that guy with max MP badges. Man Opener. Primitive, shade type attack on all enemy times 3 small, inflict poison and pain of all enemy, permanent, ignore target resistance. Nice. Toxicity. Shade type magic attack of all enemy medium, 100% damage if the target is afflicted with pain, multiplied by 2. 100% damage if the target is afflicted by poison, multiplied by 2. Increase damage from numbers of enemies, 1 to 5, so 110 to 990. So he has a bunch of skills similar to Hiffy, and you know, guess what? They go well together. You can actually pair them and do some crazy stuff. Unchained. Give Overthrow to self 5 turns and restore all status to the user, and give status immunity self for 3 turns. Really good. Karma. Intelligence of the user plus 50% and speed plus 50% for 5 turns, and apply mental focus on the user. Magical damage plus 0.23% of max MP, caps at 250 at a 1087 MP multipliers by 3.5. 50% damage on self and restore user MP at the same amount of HP consumed. So pretty much is you do damage to yourself and then you hit hard with the MP. Shade type magic attack of all enemy large, ignore target defense. So it's the exact same thing as Disorder, pretty much the exact same thing. Retribution, shade type magic attack of all enemy XL, shade type resistance minus 50% for 5 turns, shade type damage of the user 50% for 5 turns, restore user HP 10% damage inflicted when in lunatic, double buff and debuff value. Last move guys, I'm gonna read it again. Delete. Shade type attack on the enemy XL, ignore target defense. Consume 100 MP plus 10% of max MP, unaffected by MP cost. Change effect, consume MP even in another force. If the user has a required MP attack after an attack again up to 5 times. Count as separate moves, so it will increase another fire scorch. Again, will continue to consume MP after each attack. So, side note guys, that's why you need a lot of MP, because you know 100, that's like 550 MP if my maths are correct, for like 5 times, which is very powerful, but it's very mana hungry. If user attempt to use this move without the required MP, the attack failed. When in lunatic, critical damage plus 600%. So, that's a lot of words, but a little resume, guys. Stack that dude with a bunch of MP, watch stuff melt, and then that's it. And like, you know, that's just it. He seems to be like a very powerful character that uses a shade, and you know, you can probably pair him very well with Hiffy. And according to Baki's tip, you should not use him in another force. You just should use him normally and just build a team around him. So yeah, so super interesting guys. It's been a long time since we had a new husbando or a male character, which I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, I do like my waifus, I do like my female characters, but I do like also my badass guy character. They're kind of cool, especially when they have good designs like this. Simple yet kind of cool, like dark and mysterious anime loner that fits right in the Persona world. I don't know if you guys see what I'm doing, like see what I want to mean like by that. Like, you know, they're kind of like, they look kind of sad, but they look kind of cool at the same time. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for today's update guys. Once again, if you like what I do, please hit the subscribe button and the like button guys, and stay tuned, because if I get him, I'll definitely do his character quest. So have a good one guys, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.